Hi everyone. It's time for some horror. We'll give it a couple minutes for everyone to get in. I'm kind of starting a little bit behind and I didn't mean to. So it just gives me some time to set up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear this the whole night. It's kind of annoying. Anyway. It's my Halloween hat. Let's see. Wait for everybody to kind of jump in because, like I said, I'm running behind. And we'll tweet it out here in a minute and see who all wants to join in tonight. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this hat tonight. This was one of my Halloween hauls. I went to Walmart and decided that it was hilarious to buy some. It's annoying. It's annoying. Hello, how are you? I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to get in the live stream. Yeah, the live stream. Had to think for a second what in the world we're doing tonight. It's been a long, crazy week. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been crazy. Hello. I can see people are posting, so just give me a minute. I'm trying to get into the live stream on my phone. And hi Boggs, hi Evil, hi Lex. How are you guys tonight? I hope you are doing wonderful. I was saying, like, when I first started this, this is my time of the year. I love going and getting Halloween stuff, and I cannot seem to go into a store without kind of doing something crazy. So I come home with this hat, and needless to say, my kids were excited. My mom stared at me like, and then she went, "Never mind, you're a YouTuber. We'll just go with it." I'm like, "Great job, Mom. You get me." Thank you, Evil. I am not feeling gorgeous. I'm going to be honest with you. I just started a new job, and it's crazy. It's been a crazy week learning the new job, and I'm kind of floating around. I've done some different things at my job, and I'm tired. This is what, day 3 of my new job, and I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm not pretty. I was trying to also get my kids situated, make sure homework's done, everybody's fed, everybody's safe, everybody's not fighting and killing each other, because even though the full moon's gone, my kids still are kind of... So, I probably do need to do that. I love the equipment that I'm trying to use for live streaming, but the only bad thing is I use it for live streaming and videos and such, but I can't use it for reading. So, well, I probably could if I would actually go to the eye doctor and get glasses. But I didn't say that. It's okay. I kind of decided on live streaming tonight, tomorrow, and Friday, because I don't really have time right now with my job to do videos justice and upload them, because like I started like doing some horror live short movies, and I went back to watch them and I thought they were just utter crap. So instead of just posting mediocre or crap, in my opinion, I thought, well, we could live stream, we could talk about horror, we can talk about different things, and, I can do some crazy stuff. You never know with me. So let's see what we got. I like that, Boggs. Sounds like always telling people I do narrating because I have a face for radio. I hope my face is better than radio face. Thank you, Lex. I understand, because like the time difference is hard. And I didn't know what time to really do this, because 7:30 is still kind of early for a lot of people. But for me, if I do it 9, 10 o'clock at night, I've got to get up like early in the morning for work. So I can't do it. Good Lord, Evil. How much stuff are you doing? Voice chatting with friends. He must be on Discord. I need to get back on Discord. Everybody keeps saying, where are you? You're not on Discord anymore. And I'm like, I don't know. I like Discord. I think I like Discord more than I like Twitter. But anyway. All right, guys. So what should we do tonight? Should we kind of shoot, just shoot around and have fun for a little bit and then start live reading? Or, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Because I really don't care. I'm totally open for anything. Evil sent me a bunch of stories to do tonight. I have not had a chance to really sit down and read them. I kind of sped read through them. So that's not good. But I also didn't want to leave you guys hanging, because I always tell you guys, oh, I'm going to upload more. And then life happens and I don't upload more. I just seem to do worse. So we're going to try to do better. Good Lord, Evil. At this point, you need to kind of like slow down. You need to not multitask so much. Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, just send me a link or send me the video, and I totally will. Oh, experimental intro. I like that. That sounds like something I would totally be into. So anytime, just send it to me or send me a link or whichever, and I will check it out. All right, guys. So I think I ask this all the time. How are you guys doing? How are you where you're at? How's work? I mean, what's new? Because we don't really get to chat very often. So when you guys get into the chat and we get to have fun, it is wonderful. I like it when I love that you guys get in the chat. I love how you just get in there and you just start talking away. I love that. And I love how I can't keep up with you guys. I love it. And my phone can't keep up with you guys either. Let's see. Hey, Leon, you poofed in. I actually miss narrating. I always tell people that I don't and do miss horror, but I really do miss it a lot. So stop multitasking. Take a break. You deserve it. You deserve it. Well, take a break after you feed your son. You don't want to be like, I'm taking a break on you, son. No food tonight. I don't think that would work any out. Let me know, Boggs, if you learn Audacity. I am still in, I think I'm in year 3, and I use Audio Evolution because for some reason Audacity intimidates me so bad that I can't do it. I can't. What merch did you get, Leon? I think my kids are having a party in there. I should go live stream in their room. Sounds like a disco party going on in there. Ooh. I always like when people get new merch because I've been toying around. I haven't said anything to anybody. I've been toying around with my own merch right now. And I'm trying to narrow down what I want because I am so random. I have like 3 different ideas for merchandise and none of them go together. So it's like, what do you do? So what I could do is release each, like every 6 months, a new merch style or something. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm big enough as a narrator or anything to just be like, I'm going to drop new merch every 6 months, guys. Let's see. I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of time because I know a lot of people tell me, how long are we in? Oh, we're already in 9 minutes. I've been talking for 9 minutes. Ugh. It's a Wednesday. I feel like it's more of a Monday than a Wednesday, but we will go with it. Let's see. I may, if I get out of the chat for a couple of minutes, it's because I'm looking for stories or Because I really don't. What do you guys think about two-sentence horror stories? Because I love two-sentence horror stories. They're quick, to the point, and I've read some two-sentence horror stories that to me have been better than a 30-minute story. And I'm not sure how you can do that, but they did. He did. I'm not saying Audacity's bad at all. I'm just saying that apparently I'm not technically inclined enough for Audacity, or I'm just letting it intimidate me more than I should. So, but I'm not saying by no means that Audacity is bad. I'm just saying that I'm not the brightest light bulb. So there we go. Thank you, Evil. I really do need some help because I don't know. I'm so indecisive and so conflicted with stuff that I want one thing, but I'll go with another and then just totally regret not going with what I want to do. So I agree. One of the things I like about Audacity and Audio Evolution is Audio Evolution. I found a free code. I don't think I was supposed to find this free code, but I found a free code and plugged it in, and I got free Audio Evolution. And of course, Audacity is free. So right about now, I know this sounds bad because like a lot of the bigger narrators, they're like, okay, I bought this and I bought this and I bought a subscription to that and I bought this. And I'm like, I started adding up some of the stuff they told me that would be really good to buy. And I thought I would be in the hole so much money, and I'm not getting paid like they are. So I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe the more money you spend, the more money you can make. I unfortunately can't do that right now. So I know I down myself. I'm sorry. Just gonna hide my face now behind my little. I don't think it works. I'd have to pull it anyway. But anyway, I was gonna ask you guys. I sat down to watch Hocus Pocus tonight. I didn't get to finish it because I started it too late, and then the live stream started. It was time for the live stream to start, so I didn't get to finish it. Plus, my kids tonight was a pep rally at school, and I worked until picking them up from school. So by the time the pep rally started, I didn't go, and it was kind of a bummer. I was hoping that maybe my oldest would be able to go with somebody so she could enjoy it, but pep rallies aren't my thing much anymore. So no one said Billie Eyelash. The hat is from, there's this local store that gets Halloween stuff. And I went in there and I was just mesmerized with this hat. Originally, I bought a big steampunk hat. And that was what I wanted to do for Halloween. But then my son informed me that he liked it. So he told me I could get this and I could be the the steampunk girl. I'm like, son, I don't think that, okay. We'll just roll with it. So I don't even know what I'm going to be for Halloween yet. So, hey, Fear, how are you doing? I have not talked to you in forever. How is your part of the woods? I'm doing good. I am really sore. Like I said, I started a new job and it's fast paced. I mean, you got to keep up. You got to go. And I am so out of practice with fast pace. I mean, I thought chasing after children, being a sub teacher, was work, but this is totally different. I mean, my fibromyalgia is going, oh my gosh, right about now. So I'm doing okay. I can't really complain. I can handle it. So, but how are you doing? Like I said, I have not talked to you in forever. I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, I wonder how he's doing. And my brain can't get past a certain level, and yeah, my brain doesn't function well anymore. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's when you guys comment, I try to make sure oh, that's not good. But at least I guess some things are going good, and maybe the things that are not going real good will go better. Or fingers crossed. I mean, 2020 is like, it's like somebody opened the Ark of the Covenant and unleashed everything. It's like, Indiana Jones, they opened the Ark of the Covenant. All heck is broke loose right now. So, but like I said, I sat down and started to watch Hocus Pocus. My kids went nuts, and then I looked at the time and I was like, it was 7:25, and I went, oh. So I rushed out here and tried to get my battery pack going so the light would come on and the camera would come on, and that is true fear. At least there's hope. I think once hope is taken away, there's no hope. I mean, once hope is taken away, you're just like, I don't know what else to do now. So, well, see, you understand, Boggs, what I'm talking about. A lot of times when you talk about fibromyalgia, people look at you and go at you a lot. I think once you have some type of condition like that, you understand simply. Because, like, my mom, she got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, I'm going to say 15 years ago. And when she first talked about the pain and the hurting, I would just look at her and be like, it can't be really that bad. And then flash forward 15 years later, I got diagnosed with it, and I went, yep, it can't be that bad. So I'm going to not ever make that comment again. Yes, we're birthday buddies, and if I'm not mistaken, Fear, aren't you from Alabama too? My brain doesn't always work too well, and I keep forgetting where a lot of people are, unless they just repeatedly tell me. And I'm not mistaken, I think we're both from Alabama. I think. I hope. I am from the far east corner of Alabama. I am sandwiched between the borders of Tennessee and Georgia. Kind of in there, that little area. Let's see. Well, speaking of Halloween, how is Halloween going where you're at? Like, where we're at, they're canceling 90% of the parties for Halloween, and I am really shocked. Like, at school, they're not having a Halloween party. You can't bring anything. I don't even think you can bring goodie bags this year, and that caught me off guard. The block party that our town does for Halloween, that Halloween night, so the kids could all safely go to this one particular location, and they have like trunk or treat, and businesses have their business open there, and the park's open and everything. They closed it this year. Now, the only person that I know of where we live that's doing something is over toward Voldemort's area. And if you know me personally, you know who Voldemort is, so I may have to tell you in a minute if you don't know who that is. But that's where Voldemort lives, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going over there. So we're going to do a Halloween party here. That's what we're going to do. Oh, man, that's terrible, Boggs. 30 years? Thank you, Daniel. I'm glad you understand that sometimes your brain just kind of goes, and you're just kind of sitting there. I don't know how many times I've turned on the camera and started recording stuff and went, I totally forgot what I was saying. Okay, Fear. Okay, I think I get you now. Yeah, I think everything's closed for Halloween now. It's like I said, except for where Voldemort lives, and I'm not going anywhere near that area. I think Halloween's just flat out a toss-up this year. I think some people are saying that they're going to go trick-or-treating no matter what, and some people are like, we're not doing anything. For us, I'm just going to be safe because I don't know what's going to be open and what's not, where you can take your kids. I know there's some places opening up for us that we're going to have to drive. One place is in Nakalula. They're doing something really soon. Another place is in DeSoto Falls. But like for us, that's somewhere between like a 30-45 minute ride, depending on how fast you go. But I didn't say that. So I don't know. You either drive a long distance or you do nothing. So Yeah, I think the new norm is this. This is probably going to be sort of our new norm. Governor Ivy extended the mask policy till November, and I think she's going to keep stretching it as long as she can, because we just had another school not too far from us completely shut down due to COVID. And I hate to say it, it was the high schoolers that got COVID, and I think the reason why that happens is, like, I know some of the kids and parents that go to that school, they're all over the place, and they don't wear masks. They don't try to take precautions. So I mean, I know everybody's giving Governor Ivy a lot of trouble, saying we're getting so sick of this mask thing, and I'm like, I got asthma, and I have to wear a mask for 6 hours straight a day, huffing and puffing and fast paced, sweating, asthma and everything. And if I can do it, you can try. I want this COVID to be gone so I don't have to live the new norm that we're living in. So suck it up, Buttercup. um, let's see. Yeah, they're as far as I've heard, I think they're canceling trick or treating where we're at. But you'll have some people that'll push it. Me, I'm just gonna stay home, and I'm gonna have a Halloween party here, and we've invited a bunch of people to the house, and I think I'm gonna try to live stream. I mean, I don't know. Fingers crossed, because I have to ask everybody that's coming to the party if I can live stream, that they'll be on YouTube. If they're not comfortable with it, is it okay if I just videotape around them and they just stay out of the way of the camera? I don't know. Because it's going to be hard to be a parent, a hostess, and a YouTuber at the same time. You have COPD? My mom does too, so I can totally understand. Let's see. Yes, that would be good. Get a launcher, and as kids drive by, just launch the candy into the car windows. Score! It'd be a new Halloween game. Drive-by trick-or-treating. For every piece of candy you get a prize. For every parent that can shoot it into the car gets a prize. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just recently found out, like, my aunt Mabel has COPD. My mom has COPD. My mama, who passed away from the COVID, had COPD, and I guess I'm shocked at finding all the people have COPD. So I thought, when you said that, I was like, no. Let's see. Marshmallow. Anyway, guys, I'm thinking about, here in a second, I'm going to get out of the chat in here and look up a real quick, there's like a page that has two sentence horror stories that you can read without having to ask for permission to use them. I'm thinking about fixing to do that, and we're going to start off with 2 sentence horror stories, and every so often we'll take a break and just shoot the breeze, so to speak. I've heard a lot of excuses. I was at work today, and one of the women was like, we're told when we're at our job that we have to wear a mask as long as we have to wear a mask as long as we're in the sight of people. Me, where we're working, I feel like I need to wear a mask as much as possible because I have asthma and so forth and so on. So I'm terrified that my lungs are already not too strong for it. So if I did get COVID, would it be easy on me or would it be really hard? So, and it's okay. It's okay, Evil. It's okay. Hey, how are you? The other day, I was talking to your brother. Oh my gosh, the name spaced. Ethan. Ethan, am I right? I think it's Ethan. My brain's, yeah, it says Ethan. I know it is. I know I'm correct. Yes. And he was telling me, and he was like, I don't know if you know him. And I'm like, Yes, as soon as he started, like, I looked at the last name and I went, yes, I know him. He's in the live streams. I was bragging on you being in the live streams. Yes, that's one of the reasons. I was talking to somebody the other day and they were wearing a mask and their glasses would just like fog, so I couldn't see nothing. Like, I couldn't see their face, I couldn't see their eyes, and I'm like, they need like little windshield wipers for your glasses. And I mean that because I wear glasses too. I just don't wear them like I should. Because technically I need an eye exam. And Voldemort never made sure I got an eye exam. So I'm behind. So yes, I was talking to him the other day on Snapchat. He messaged me and he was like, I think you know my brother. And I'm like, who's your brother? And it took me like 1 second to see his last name. And I was like, I know who you're talking about. Because like, I'm not sure what name he goes by when he goes to your live stream. And I'm like, I do. I know. So how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Because I have not talked to you guys since Friday. I think it was Friday. Yes. I live streamed Friday, didn't I? I don't know if I did or not. I'm sorry, I'm pulling hair out. Apparently my hair decided to start falling out, and so I'm having troubles with it. It keeps falling out. Okay, good. I thought I did, but I mean, like I said, I started my new job and my brain's just like, what are we doing now? Stop it. We're too old for this. Oh, it's fine. It was kind of the last minute. I didn't even give really a heads up that I was live streaming. I think I sent out a vlog probably right before I started. And so I didn't give anybody a chance. And then I started late. Phew. I am all over the place. And see, the way I live stream, a lot of people set up their live stream for hours before they start, or days sometimes. And because I'm using my phone, I don't think it will let you. Probably need to check into that. Like I said, according to Voldemort's attorney, I'm supposed to be so smart on this YouTube stuff. I'm just this big internet personality, and I have no idea what I'm doing. You streamed after I did? I think I clicked on it and fell asleep listening to it and never got into the chat. I did watch. Just gonna hide now. I need to find the Horcruxes. If I find it, I'll get rid of Voldemort. I would stream late too, because like I said, back in the day when I live streamed, well, I didn't. Meat Locker live streamed. He would do it at 11, 12 o'clock and was always awesome. But unfortunately now with work, I can't. If I stream at 11, 12 o'clock at night, this would be the next day at work. And then I'd probably get fired because I can't be tired at work. I did watch. I did. I just Freebird. That was so big. Thank you for the big cap so I can see it from here. And just help you guys out. I know in the law of the this thing is starting to bug me. It's in my face. Get up there. Stay. Oh, from here it looks like a pilgrim hat with a spider, but that's not what it is. Well, poo. Anyway. Usually in the live streams, I talk about a certain person who must not be named. And so now I'm just going to start referring to him as Voldemort. So it's like a code. So from now on, you know who I'm talking about. Yep, I got my pilgrim hat. I'm already ready. Somehow I have combined Halloween and Thanksgiving in one hat. I'm a pilgrim that has a problem with horror. Or I like spiders too much and it weaved a web on my head. I don't. Or I'm all sullen somebody's gonna die. I don't know. I'm kind of goofy today, guys, because I had an energy drink to make sure I was lively for the live stream, and now I'm like kind of having problems now. Remember in all the other live streams how I used to embarrass my mom in public because I had the monkey shines? I kind of feel like I have the monkey shines tonight. So it's probably good that I'm not anywhere that I can do something to get in trouble tonight. Let's see. X equals Voldemort. Yes, you are correct. See, that makes me feel good when people watch the live stream and they remember things I've said from other live streams, because it makes me feel like sometimes people watch, they say they watch your live stream and like you'll bring up stuff and they kind of sit there like they don't know what you're talking about. And then the next time you'll bring up something and other people are like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm like, you watched. That makes me feel happy. Let's see. Just call. Evil behave. Don't be evil, evil. Let's see. As a witch, a pilgrim. That is true. I don't think a witch and a pilgrim hat would match. But you know it would be interesting since you had the Salem witch trials. So I'm a witch hiding as a pilgrim. And all you gotta do now is an evil laugh. Let's see. You are with SpongeBob? I've memorized some SpongeBob quotes, but not as much, not good enough to say that I'm well versed in SpongeBob. Let's see. Yes, it is now an inside joke. So if you are not watching the live stream tonight, from now on, when I bring up Voldemort in the live stream, other people are going to be like, I don't know what she's talking about. But you guys will. What was that? That sounded like a dog dying. You're like, It might be my Kevin neighbor drank too much. Let's add some humor to the live stream now. Let's see. Finland. You know, when you brought Finland, I'm not joking. I immediately thought of, I don't know if you guys know this movie. It's old, and I only know it because my aunt introduced me to it. I don't think I was supposed to be introduced to it, but my aunt watched this movie called Earth Girls Are Easy. And Jim Carrey, when he was younger, young, and he seen like a commercial and was like, Finland, and he's like, Finland, babes? So when you said Finland, it immediately just brought my brain back to that movie, and I don't think it should have. Like I said, I have got the monkey shines tonight. Who's kissing? I know you meant Kevin, but I have to be funny now, because like I said, I have the monkey shines. No, I'm not. Let's see. I always get mad that Kevin and Karen make all this racket, but yet they have such great, it gives me such great entertainment. I'm not joking. Stop saying Finland. It's going to be stuck in my head now. It was weird, but I don't know why I liked it. I liked it for some reason. Probably because I'm weird, but hey, might do that. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, Kevin and Karen the other day were outside. And like I said, I'm not home very much. I work during the daytime. I get home just enough time to collect myself, get out of my uniform, and go pick my kids up. So I went outside and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for my vlog tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now because I won't be able to do it when I go pick the kids up. So I go out here and I get my stuff set up, and I'm like, I'm fixing to start my vlog, and all of a sudden I hear, and I don't know why, but the as he goes by kills me. And apparently he decided to go onto the main road and drive this. And he pulled out in front of another vehicle, like a vehicle doing 60 miles an hour. And they got into like a fest. So there you got the honking and him. I don't know what that sound is, but it's like really bothering me. Anyway, so yeah, I actually got to sit in my backyard doing this number. My money's on the big giant truck that wants to hit you. Yep. Good luck with that, Kevin. I also got behind Karen today. I got off of work and I was driving home and I'm like, I'm doing like 80 getting home, and I get behind Karen doing 20. And she's not old enough to, she's not driving Miss Daisy age. I mean, she's young enough to drive fast. She didn't. It was 20 miles an hour and I'm like, I felt like going, Let's see, okay. They do. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the best views on TikTok videos, it has something to do with Kevin and Karen. I did feel like the other day, and I'm thinking about posting this. I had the monkey shines, which is not a good mix to have the monkey shines and post things on Twitter. I mean, TikTok. And I was standing, we have a privacy fence up. And I was standing there, and I don't know if you guys remember Filthy Frank, early YouTuber. But he was dressed up as Santa's brother. And he's like, you know, they say 1 in 10 people live next door to a pedophile. And I was going to do some type of joke like that and then flash over to Kevin and Karen's house and flash back and go, or something like that. And my mom's like, if you post that, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, well, thanks. You just ruined my post. Stephen King intensifies. Yeah. I shouldn't laugh at that. Stop doing multiple things, evil. Wait, what are you doing? I better not tell you not to do multiple things. And then you might be doing something. I think a cow is dying over there. And it's like, ugh. I didn't even know we had cows over there. That's my neighbor over there. All right, Kevin, go back to bed. I'm going to laugh one of these days if he yells out, my name's not Kevin. I think that's it. I'll be done. My monkey shines will just be done. Let's see. Speaking of Stephen King, before I look up some stories, I know I keep saying we'll look up stories and then we get to talking and we're enjoying the talking, so I don't want to cut it off real quick. But has anybody watched any Stephen King lately? Oh, have you heard? Speaking of horror, we can talk about this. Have you heard that they're remaking The Stand on CBS? If you have, what is your stand on The Stand? I remember the original Stand. I loved it. I thought that the act now it's a little dated due to the actors, but I love The Stand. It's one of my favorite Stephen King's, and when I heard that they were remaking The Stand for CBS, I was not thrilled. I'm just gonna say that. Then I looked up and seen they had like a behind the scenes of The Stand and brought up the actors. That is a big freaking spider. And I have nothing to kill it with. Well, shoot. Okay, Mr. Spider, don't go near my camera. No. Bad spider. No. I totally missed it. How did I? No. Get off. What's bad is I flung it somewhere, so it's probably going to come back to get me. Anyway, let's see. Randall Flagg is by far my favorite villain, and I noticed in Stephen King's books, he uses the name in more than one book. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Randall Flagg is in the Eyes of the Dragon, and he's in several other ones. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. Yes, the spider just lunged out of nowhere. And I threw something and totally missed the spider. And then I flung the spider, and now the spider is loose and will probably come back with a vengeance because I probably made it mad. And I don't like spiders. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you see those memes where you see like a house on fire because of one spider that got away? That is me. And I'm not gonna joke because when I first moved out of my parents' house into my own house, the person I was living with was working second shift and I was working first shift. So I was, it was nighttime and I was doing fine. I'm not good at being at home at night by myself. And I was doing fine. I was making cookies and I was, listening to music, and I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not joking or lying when I tell you this story. I am sitting there making cookies, and I turn around with a plate of cookies, and there is the biggest stinking spider in the middle of my kitchen floor, just looking at me. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure his eyes went at me, and I went at him, and back and forth, just looking at each other. And then all of a sudden I just went, ah! And when I did, it literally looked like the spider lunged backwards and like it was screaming and ran. And then it ran and hid behind a thing in the wall because we were still remodeling the house. And it went behind this thing and it was in there. Now like I said, we had just moved in. It just moved in, remodeling, and I have like this big thing of bug spray. I'm not joking. I don't like spiders, and I bought this big thing of bug spray that has like industrial power, strength, shooting speed, and I just start shooting in the hole it went into. When I did, hundreds of baby spiders come lunging out at me, and I just started shooting spray. By the time I got done, the whole floor was covered in spray and dead spiders. And I called my dad and was like, Daddy, I need your help. He come over. I'm not joking. There was just dead spiders and bug spray everywhere. And Dad's like, he looks at me and he looks down on the floor, and I said, you want a cookie? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to need a cookie and something, to help you clean these dead spiders. Some of them are still twitching and that, Like I said, the meme where the house is on fire, that would be me. I don't know how many times I've lost track of a spider that was pretty big. Because in Alabama, we get pretty good sized spiders. And I'm not joking. Then they got like the spindly legs that like they know that they're scary. I also just discovered that Alabama has what they call a wolf spider that gets aggressive and lunges at you. And if it bites you, where it bites you, the skin dies. Okay, Alabama, no more. We're not holding the sweet tea. Stop trying to kill us with stuff. Okay, I just realized I've missed a lot of what's going on in the chat. I did hear that, Leon. There's a rumor that Pennywise is the Crimson King that Flag works for. I have heard that rumor, and I wouldn't shock me if it's very, very much true. What, Daniel? Where you live? First of all, where do you live? So I don't go visit. And second of all, what kind of wolf spiders do you have? Because these are like hairy boogers that look like a very angry tarantula. And, they're aggressive and they at you and you're just like, ah, and run. So that's my reaction to most spiders. But that one, I think I literally ran out of the house and wouldn't go in until somebody went with me. So, let's see, Carol, get my flamethrower. No, not that one. That's my firefighting flamethrower. I should not have laughed at that one so hard, but I did. Thank you. Get the flamethrower, make it in Russia. Yes, Fear. Those spiders hold grudges. They will go retreat in their little hole and find you tomorrow. And I always lose track of one in the bathroom. And then so you find me for days going in the bathroom like a ninja. Where are you? And it will wait, and you'll get in the shower and it'll drop from the ceiling, and you're nude. You're in the shower and this thing drops from the ceiling and you're just like running out of the shower. Yeah. Like I said, I need a flamethrower. Let's see. Yes, Daddy, I need help get rid of the spider corpses. I'm a hitman for spiders, and I need help getting rid of the bodies. Let's see. When you say giant, okay, giant, I'm thinking like those African spiders that literally chase you and they're like counting the legs, I think, that big. So when you say giant, are we talking giant? Giant, giant. Oh my gosh. What giant? I mean, I'm concerned. I'm not going to Virginia. Just never mind. I don't think flamethrowers are probably legal anywhere. Could you see being? I could see my neighbor Kevin with one just strapped to his back. Shh. And then lights his house on fire. Look, Karen, that's so pretty. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have live streamed tonight because, like I said, okay, the wolf spider I seen I don't think was 3 inches. Or maybe because I'm so scared of them, 3 inches look like, I mean, he was, well, you mean 3 inches of counting his legs or like 3-inch body and then like the legs make up 5 inches? Anyway, it's a spider. Get the flamethrower. Let's see. Yes, I do need Flag's blessing from the spiders. I don't like spiders. Okay, there you go, 6 inches, including the legs. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because this one must have been, I'm going to say 4 to 5 inches, including the legs. And I'm going to be honest with you, the legs make him look like, it's like a little baby Pennywise. You know, like when Pennywise turns into the creature, that's what they look like to me. Just a little baby one. It hatched and it's coming for me. And we all float down there. I don't want to float down there. Don't like spiders. Just no more. Let's see. Yes, I believe it. I believe the one I killed was a female because when babies come shooting out, I can still see their little corpses come flying out with the spray just pouring out. I'm going to be honest with you, I about nearly burnt the house down. I don't care if it was my first house. I almost burnt it to the ground. And I'll never look at spiders the same way because of that incident. Yes, if Kevin used the flamethrower, it would be super dangerous because he probably would light my fence on fire, his barn, his own house, and probably aim for mine because Kevin is such a dingaling. And I'm being as nice as I can on a live stream. He's a dingaling. Oh, hope he's not over there. Because I noticed earlier when I said something about the cow, because we don't have cows over there. And I said something about, okay, Kevin, go back to bed. And I have not heard the cow since then. So I'm wondering if Kevin was trying to stop me from being on YouTube. Curse you, Kevin. Let's see. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody's comments. Okay, I think I missed something. Hold on. Wait. Did I miss something in the chat? Evil, are you joking? Or did the dog legitly eat your pizza? Because that's disheartening to hear that. If the dog didn't eat your pizza, I'm like, don't joke like that. I think he is listening to me. Kevin's very nosy. I don't know how many times I was out in the further part of our yard where the privacy fence stops. And he come up to the fence and was like looking at me, like in the frame. And I was like, why, Kevin? This is a comment. I know it's a comment. In big bold letters, it's a comment. I have missed something. Evil. Did you just have a spider attack in your house? Or me talking about a spider got you distracted and he ate your pizza? You're confusing me. Stop it. I have the monkey shines. My brain doesn't work good when it has the monkey shines. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I don't care how bad or how tired I feel. I'm like, oh man, I don't feel like live streaming. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna cut it off at 30 minutes, and then you guys get in here and you're just, I'm like, I'm not cutting it off. We're just gonna go. So that, wait a minute. You just said yes. Like, yes, there was a spider that distracted you and the dog ate your pizza? Or yes, I was distracting you about the spider and the dog ate your pizza? Because, like, I'm so sorry that my spider story distracted and the dog got your pizza. Curse you, dog. Give the pizza. Well, I don't think you should give the pizza back because that would be kind of gross. Kevin is weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's just an Alabama thing, but people are so stinking nosy. I'm not joking, okay? The other day I was trying to shoot like a vlog for YouTube, and I had some cosplay stuff on, and I was at the park, and there was nobody there when I first started. So in all fairness, I just took the kids to play and had some cosplay stuff, and some people showed up, and it wasn't really bad stuff. I mean, it just this light cosplay, and this one person literally walked into the frame and was like, and I'm trying to ignore them, and I'm going on with my vlog, and they're like, and I'm just like, I mean, I just hit the stop button, and I'm like, dear sweet baby Buddha, I'm fixing to slap this person, okay? I just call it quits because this person's not gonna leave me alone. The next day I went to the park to vlog, and I was just normal, just had the camera vlogging. And this girl, now this is a 1.5 mile track, I believe. So you do a complete circle around the park, and it makes, I think, 1.5. I'm under the pavilion. It's kind of at the beginning of the walking trail. This girl literally walks and sees me vlogging and talking to the camera, walks partially out of view, and then walks back, and just keeps doing it. And every time she does it, I get awkward, and I kind of just pause, and I look up at the camera, and I'm like, and then when she would get out of frame, I'd make fun of her. It ruined the entire vlog. I had to scratch it. So that was going to be this week's vlog, and I should have just left it. It probably would have been hilarious. Okay, what else did I miss? Hold on. I'm ready to do what? I don't know. That sounds like me, to be honest. To a T, just yell out, I'm ready for what? I have no idea, but I'm ready. I know that was a quote to something else, but I just it caught me. Both. Yes, I think so. Both. That's kind of funny that Evil saw a spider while we're talking about spiders. That's funny. But it's not funny that the dog got your pizza. I'm sorry. You should like karate chop that dog. Quit. Oh, this happened the other night. Okay. I would have told baby mama, go get daddy and kill your own spider, lady. It makes me think of Haunted Mansion. Eddie Murphy talking about rolling up a newspaper and kill your own spider. That's what I would have said. I hate spiders, but I'll kill my own spider. I'm such a powder puff when it comes to bugs, mice, snakes, or anything that could attack me. I'm such a powder puff. I'm like, "Ooh," and scream, but then somehow I snap and go like commando. Like, I'm not joking. I think this is my mom's fault that I'm this way about bugs. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that's what it is. And I'll get to the story in a minute of why I'm so psycho about spiders and bugs. So I'll get to it in a minute. Let's see, what else I meant. Yes, fear, I'm not joking. Ugh, people, People here in Alabama are pretty chill, but we have the select few that are so not chill that you're distracted because they are just so anyway, just gonna go on. Oh, about flipped right out of the chair. I was trying to do it gracefully, but it didn't work. Um, let's see. You got Big Pow Pow with the squirt gun. I laughed a little too loud on that one. Oh, it doesn't take much to confuse me, Evil. I'm not joking. My weird randomness, it makes my brain not work good half the time. So I'm literally just walking around going, like, all these blonde streaks I got in my hair, I'm pretty sure I should have been all blonde. Let's see. I was going to say something. Oh, the story. Okay. When I was really little, I'm talking about, I don't know how old I was. I was such a weenie when it came to anything that creepy crawled. I mean, to the point of hysterically crying, having a seizure. I shouldn't make that joke. I'm sorry. It's not funny at all. I would literally just, I would scream. I would frighten everybody because, when you're little and you scream, parents' nerves get set ablaze. I know now. But when I was little, I mean, I would just start shaking. I would almost pass out. If I saw a bug, that's my reaction to them. So my mom had like these little fake rubber bugs. It was like a fake spider and a fake cockroach. And I guess she thought it would help if I realized that bugs are about similar to a fake squishy cockroach or a spider. So she would strategically place them in my toys. So my first encounter with one of these rubbery, squishy bugs is sitting on my Barbie bed is a squishy cockroach. And they were very realistic. They were like, they looked real. And she placed it on my Barbie bed. And I'm not joking. Now, at this point, I didn't scream. But I stared for, I'm going to say 15 minutes because my mom and dad were watching. My dad was mad about it. He didn't think it was funny. And my mom's like, trust me, she'll get over her fear of bugs. I stared at it. And I was not sure if it was real. I wasn't sure if it was fake. But I was mortified. So I would literally not play with my Barbie house because of that fake bug. And then finally one day, Mom, I guess, moved it to make me think, and she put it on the counter to get rid of it. And I don't know what happened. I just let loose. I mean, it was like, when Gerard Butler and, what's the name of the movie? 300, where he like yells, "This is Sparta," and kicks the guy down the hole. That's kind of what I did with this bug. There was like a cockroach and a spider sitting there on the counter. And all of a sudden my eyes just fixate on the counter. Mom's like, and Dad's like looking at me. And out of nowhere, I let out a blood-curdling war whoop. And grabbed my dad's boot and just slammed it on these fake bugs. I'm just screaming. My parents are just like, at this point, my dad looks at my mom and goes, I told you we shouldn't have done that. Now, that is my reaction to bugs. In general, I don't care what kind of bug it is. If it moves too quickly or flies at me, my reaction is to scream like a little girl and then go, ah, and kill it. So thank you, Mom. I am now a psycho when it comes to bugs. Thanks. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else I've missed. Quit messaging me. Not you guys in the live chat. I'm sorry. No, somebody else keeps messaging me on Twitter. I'm like, stop it. Let's see. Do you have that problem, Fear, when you go walking? People are so stinking nosy. I'm not joking. I've canned so many vlogs. There was one time, like, I was going to do, like, I've been trying to get into doing short horror movies. So I go to random places and I film. And so today I'm like, the kids are playing, their aunts there watching them with their cousins. I'm going to sneak off into this little section of the park that's wooded, and I'm going to film this horror movie. I'm not joking. I go off the walking trail, I go into the woods, and I'm in there, and I'm like just carrying on, and I look up, and there's this guy standing behind a tree just watching me. This is where fiction becomes reality, because I was doing a horror story about being chased in the woods by a strange guy. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and he looks at me and I look at him and he's just on the tree. And I'm like, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry. You're really good. Do you go to Northeast? Like, are you on like the theater department? And I'm like, no. I am a actress / vlogger. And I don't know what to do because he's kind of in the way of me running toward the walking trail. He's like smack dab in the way. And he's like, oh, what's your name on YouTube? And I'm like, I don't really know you, but hey, this might get me views. I'm like, I'm Lillie Nation. And he went, I watch a lot of narrators, and I think I seen you or heard you on one of the narrators that I like collab video. And I'm like, what is the chance that somebody in my town watching me knows who I am on YouTube? So he starts sparking up a conversation. Now he is like a good distance from me, still propped up on the tree talking to me. And I'm just sitting there like, do I scream for help? Should I be concerned? So at this point I like turn the camera around and I'm like, do you want to be part of it? And he's like, part of what? My horror movie. And he's like, oh, I don't know about that. And I'm like, it's really awkward you just standing here watching me. And he's like, oh, I'm just sorry, it was really good, I like it, you should upload it. I'm like, I would, you just ruined it. I had to scratch it. It's forever gone now. You can't see the blonde in this lighting, but if you look at a lot of the vlogs that I post. All right, Kevin, go to bed. Tired of hearing your moo cow over there. If you look at a lot of the vlogs that I post on Instagram, a lot of times when I'm out in the sun, you can see the blonde. It's not real prevalent. I'm not like a bleach blonde. I'm a regular blonde. Let's see. Daniel, why did you retract your comment? Why? I missed it. Oh, here, we don't have just regular wasps. We don't have regular wasps. We have like murder hornets here. Can you guys hear what I'm hearing, or is it just me laughing at randomness? I do too, Fear. I randomly switch topics in the middle of talking about something, and people are like, oh my dear Lord, I cannot figure out what you're trying to say. You go from this to this to this to this, and somehow you still tie it all together into a story. And I'm like, I'm just awesome like that. Thanks. The Sparta kick. Oh my gosh. Are you okay, Leon? I missed that. I think I am. Today I was in the park and I attracted 3 wasps, 5 stink bugs, and a giant butt spider. All in the span of 10 minutes. I'm like sitting there, I'm just talking, all of a sudden a stink bug goes, and I'm like, it's on my face. And I'm like freaking out. And like if you bug them, they stink. So I'm like, get it off, I don't want it to poo on me. And so needless, I'm in the park and they're getting ready for the pep rally, and so there's people all over the place, and I'm like, And then sure enough, it flies away and then comes back and lands on me again. I'm like, no. So I attract everything. I attract wasps, spiders, bumblebees, yellow jackets. If it's going to be dangerous, I probably attract it. Including guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I should have recorded him. It would have been... I think if I would have just played it cool and just turned around like, this is the guy stalking me, I probably could have made one bang up short horror movie. But I didn't think about it. I was just legitly scared of this guy looking at me. I mean, and it was like a weird, distressing look. Like Silence of the Lambs type of a look. You know, like it puts the lotion in the basket type of a look. And he's just looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he does not register that he genuinely is freaking me out. And I'm by myself because everybody else is up at the north end of the park. I'm at the south end where the woods are. And I'm like, if I keep running this way, I think I'll hit the town police department. So it is a horror movie. I really need to write that. I need to find somebody that's is a guy, and put that into film. Like just I'm a narrator. I'm narrating this story out in the woods, and all of a sudden look up and fact becomes reality. So I that would be interesting. Some ideas. Okay, fear. You wrote down NEACC. What is that? Because again, I'm slow. I should have videotaped him. Concern mode activated. That's beyond. That's not even a joke. Concern mode went from little, like when I first started, I was like concerned, like I'm out here by myself. And so I'm already concerned and on edge, and then just started seeing this guy. First I thought I saw something peeking, like something moving by the tree, and I'm like, oh, it's probably a squirrel. You know, next thing you know, he's like, I see like eyeballs, and I'm like, okay, this is my paranoia, just keep going with it. And next thing you know, there he is. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Kevin, you're drunk. Go back to bed. Go back to sleep. I do. I mean, the sound that I'm hearing over here, it reminds me of like Ace Ventura, when nature calls, him just over there making all these weird noises and needs a tranquilizer dart. Stat! Get me a tranquilizer dart. Stat! Okay, good. You guys are hearing it. Good. Yes, I do have him on camera, so if he's been stalking me, we're good. I hope he's not stalking me. Lord, I hope not. Oh, what's bad is he knows who I am on YouTube. Oh no, that's not good. Moo, yes, that, okay, good, you guys can hear it. It's not a sick Taurus, it sounds like a sick, dying cow. It's like, or it's drunk. It's a drunk cow. It doesn't sound good, it sounds like it's having problems. It's not a cow. It's probably Kevin. Kevin got drunk and is over there mooing. Oh. I think it is a person. I really do. Yes, Fear. Like I said, eventually my stories will come full circle, and you know what I'm doing. And what's bad is try being a writer with that problem. I'm over here. I'm over there. It's like it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Lily's story. Okay, tell me later. I'm curious, Evil. I've done forgot what you're. Okay, I need to scroll down and catch up because like I've missed so much, and What? I can hear that in the cow sound now. Oh. Oh, hey, hey, Outrum. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you guys can hear that because I'm glad my camera can pick it up. Thank you for tagging me. Oh, I thought that's what you meant, Fear, when you wrote NEACC. I thought you meant Northeast Alabama Community College, but I wasn't sure. I went there. That's the college I went to. My first college I went to. Outrum, you've missed a lot. I've got the monkey shines tonight. I have no idea what in the world's wrong with me. I I have laughed at everything. You missed a spider attacking me. You missed my horror story of trying to film in the woods. Um, I don't know. You probably have missed a chunk of my weirdness. I haven't read stories yet because somehow I've gotten sidetracked. Um, I feel you, Fear. I really do. I feel you. It's hard to follow along with some of the stuff I do. Don't turn into a cow. You might sound like Kevin next door. It sounds like an Alabama cow. This story is going to be with the one with the Those are the two stories now that are going to be totally for my neighbor next door. Kevin, the and the drunk cow. I actually I graduated early from high school. Asthma. I graduated early from school, so I couldn't go to a bigger university yet. So I went to Northeast, and not only did I go there for school, but I worked there. That was my life for 2.5 years was there. I worked there. I went to school there. I mean, I actually was in the theater department for a while at Northeast, but I didn't fully pursue it. So the Cowman, he is back. Kevin is now going to be called Kevin the Cowman. Have I read the 2-sentence horror stories yet? No, but I'm fixing to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get into the stories because you guys are so awesome when you get in here chatting that I forget that I said I was gonna. That is a big freaking mosquito. Dear Jesus, it's like a Prius, like a. I need a fly swatter. It's like, is it supposed to be that big? Oh no, don't you come near me. All right, Kevin, not now. I got a giant mosquito that looks like a flying tarantula. Where did it go? Dang it. Every time you pick up something to kill these things, they float away. We'll just wait for it to come back. I'm not joking. I've never seen a mosquito that big. It literally looks like something that should be in Jurassic Park. Oh, wait, is that... Did I get it? My aim is so terrible. I'm about to knock the phone off. Sorry. I don't like bugs. I told you I don't. You're lucky I didn't knock the phone completely down. Anyway, let's go back. Is there really a mosquito hawk? Please tell me you're joking. Now I'm going to be on edge now. It's like coming for me. Oh, I did kill it. Okay, we're good. It's dead. I told you I'd go commando and it'd be gone. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they actually kill normal. Yep, I just went Rambo, and I didn't know that they killed regular mosquitoes. I'm sorry. Not that it helps you now that you're dead. He was probably saving my life, since every mosquito in a 50-mile area eats my blood. Well, I now know that next time I see a giant butt mosquito, just leave it alone. It's saving my life. Sorry, little buddy. Well, yep, they're actually helpful. You didn't see me kill it. It's alive and flying away. It freaked me out. I'm sorry. It was pretty big. I just... Well, now you know that bugs freak me out so bad I turned into Rambo. So... I feel like I should have like special music for it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's one over there dead, and I didn't kill that one. Okay, I feel a little bit better, because that one I didn't kill. I killed that one, but I didn't kill you. Did you guys kill each other? Maybe they killed each other and it wasn't me. Hey, we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I'm going to find me some two-sentence horror stories. You guys come up with a topic while I legitly try to pretend I didn't just do that. Oh, that's something we were talking about a minute ago, and I got off the subject. Talking about Full Circle before I find some two-sentence horror stories. The Stand. I don't know if you guys have seen the previews for the new Stand coming out. Some of the casting for the new Stand has me perplexed. I don't know what to think. Some of the people they've casted I've never seen before, or if I have, I don't recognize them. And some of them look like they'll be pretty good. Whoopi Goldberg as Mother Abigail has me severely perplexed, because I've always seen Whoopi Goldberg as either insanely funny in movies. Oh, there's another one. So don't kill the giant mosquitoes. They're killing other things, right? That's the consensus. Don't kill it. They don't attack you, do they? Anyway, just focus, Lillie, focus. Or I see her like on The View getting all political. So seeing her as Mother Abigail, I'm like... The only thing that might be saving grace for me to watch The Stand, the new one, is that Alexander Skarsgard is playing Randall Flagg. Okay. I like the original guy that played Jamie something, played the original Flagg on The Stand. And he was very, 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 very great playing it. But Alexander Skarsgård, I mean, if he flips his roles so good. Like, I mean, you see him in True Blood. Then you see him in Tarzan, and then you see him in this and this and this and this, and he shift changes in every film that he's in. So seeing him as Randall Flagg, I'm actually, I may now give the new Stand miniseries a chance. I might, just because if they got him, it's got to be a good project, because he doesn't just star in just junk. He stars in really good stuff. So I'm thinking about giving it a chance just because he's in it. Because he, like I said, the Skarsgårds do not star in junk. I mean, you got his baby brother who's Pennywise. His dad, Stellan Skarsgård, was just in the Chernobyl miniseries on HBO. And that was, to me, mind-blowing to watch. So I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to form my opinion. The same as Robert Pattinson being the new Batman. I'm going to give it a chance because Robert Pattinson can be a good actor. Weird, but can be a good actor. So I'm going to give it a shot just to be, fair. I ask you guys a question and then I don't read the chat. So, yes, Lillie, focus. Stop worrying about the bug. Bye, Fear. You may have already left. Thank you for coming by. I'm glad you did. I'm glad to be able to talk to you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything. But that's my outtake. I may actually end up doing a review on it because it's horror, and I may end up doing the review for the original stand and then do a review for the new stand. It's a plan. Like I said, I love Stephen King. The Stand is one of my favorite. I think my very tippy toppy favorite by Stephen King would have to be The Shining, the book. Um, it's really one of the first Stephen King books I ever read. So, it has a soft place for me. There's two sentences. Wait a minute. In 2019, an anthology series called Two Sentence Horror Stories has a season 1. You can watch it on the CW. What the? No, CW. No, don't ruin that. No. Anyway, sorry that I was looking up Two Sentence Horror Stories and that was the first thing that popped up. Okay, let's see. Let's find. All right, do you guys want to read some Two Sentence Horror Stories? It sounded like my car alarm just went off. Very perplexing. That scares me because I think I left the windows rolled down in my car. And the car's locked, and that sounds like the sound when somebody tries to open the door. Maybe it's my mom. Anyway, do you guys want to do some Two Sentence Horror Stories for me to stop being so random and do Two Sentence Horror Stories? I'm going to try to watch you guys' comments up here because once I click out into the stories, I can't. Oh, it took me a second. It's not good because I heard my car alarm. I thought you say it's not good. Don't read the stories, Lily. Don't. I'm like, why? Focusing. Okay. This one is from Kilroy137. I decided to kill off a few characters in the book I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography just a little. Oh, wow. No, Roy, don't kill your family members. That's perplexing. All right, Kevin, go to bed. You're ruining my horror stories. This one is from Red Vibes 99. Knowing the game would take several hours to download, I went to bed. When I awoke up the next morning, I saw a pop-up window asking me to confirm the download. What? Knowing the game would take several hours to download, I went to bed. When I woke up the next morning, I saw a pop-up window asking me to confirm the download. Oh, it must be like a gamer horror story, like the horrors of a gamer would face. Since I'm not a gamer, This one's from Unknown. I can hear 1 year into the future. Today, the noise stopped. Boy, that like sums up 2020 and 2021 perfectly. I can hear 1 year into the future. Today, the noise stopped. Okay. This is what it sounds like right before I start to read. And do you guys want me to like read one and like you guys discuss it? Because I didn't even think about that. I'm just like reading them. Yeah, Kevin, go back to bed. We're tired of hearing your moo cow impersonations. Okay, I don't see any comments popping up, so I'm going to keep on going, guys. I told her there was no monster in her closet as I picked her up. Told her she was... What? Sometimes these two-sentence horror stories are like run-on sentences that should have like at least a comma, but they don't do them. And so since I haven't read these yet... So here we go. Let's try it again. I told her there was no monster in her closet as I picked her up. Told her she could go to sleep with us tonight. I figured that was the safest way. Woo, man, hold on a second. This person misspelled and everything. Okay, this is some of the stuff, you guys, that we run into when we narrate stories, is some people do not legitly know how to write, and it's so hard to read this stuff sometimes. Even the comment below is saying, dude, spell check and punctuation. It's a good, what's bad is this is a good two sentence story, but I don't know how to fix it. Let's see, let's try it one more time. I told her there was no monster in her closet as I picked her up. I told her she could sleep with us tonight. I figured that was the safest way of getting her out of the house without him realizing I saw him. That's the best I could fix it. Yeah, maybe a comma or 20. Bad grammar and punctuation. Like, your punctuation has to be a little bit on par, because if you don't know where to put commas or periods or exclamation points or whatever, when you're reading, like for me, when I'm reading it, I'm following your flow. So if there is no comma, there is no punctuation, I don't know where I'm supposed to, like, where the highlight of the story is. It, you know, like where the emphasis should be, like where I should pause, you know. And so when you get a story and I have to come back in and add these things, I don't know how many stories I've scratched. Great story, but there was so much wrong with it that I didn't have time. So, okay, I'm gonna get back out of the chat and go back to the two sentence. I think we're on number 5 story. The driver wasn't very chatty, so I checked my phone. Hey, it's your Uber driver. I'm outside. Man, that speaks volumes. I have not rode in an Uber yet. I don't even know if there's Ubers around here. I'm sure there is, but really, I'm going to be honest with you. So with some of the stuff I've seen around here, I wouldn't ride in an Uber here. So just this one here is like, oh, I'm getting in my Uber car and we're driving off, and then all of a sudden get a text message. Hi, I'm your Uber. I'm here for you, but then who was riding with me? So that one's, let's see, here's another one. Number 6. I finally got into a comfortable and warm position under my bed covers. And then I had to go pee. I wasn't expecting that one. But it is very horrific. I don't know, when you've had a long day at work and you finally get that sweet spot where you can chill, and then you're like, dang it, I gotta go to the bathroom. So that was, I don't think that was supposed to be funny. Well, maybe it was supposed to be funny. Let's see what the comments say. Oh Lord, no. Maybe it is supposed to be a horror and I shouldn't have found that funny. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit, Boggs. I think you're right, Daniel. I think the Ubers are more popular in the cities, and I live more in a rural area. Even if we did have Ubers, I wouldn't trust them here. Number 7. I was video chatting and dropped my phone in the floor. As I picked up my husband's face... Here we go again. Here's another one with common problems. All right, let's try it again. I was video chatting and dropped my phone in the floor. As I picked up the phone, my husband's face changed. He held his hands to his lips as if saying, be quiet. And to my horror, he wrote, there's a man under your bed. Okay, this type of story here is the reason why my bed sits flush to the floor. Because that is like a straight up phobia of mine, is somebody being under my bed and go to get in bed and find out weeks later that they were under your bed. Okay, I'll message you in a little bit. Let's see. The comments don't make no sense. Anyway, number 8. They say a shiver in your spine. Wait, I messed up. That was my bad, not their bad, my bad. They say a shiver down your spine means that someone's walking over your future burial site. As my husband walks around outside gardening, the shivers won't stop. Just gonna put this out here, considering the fact that I have an ex called Voldemort. If you have the shivers while your husband is walking around outside and you think that's where you're going to be buried, run, my friend, run. I wouldn't be sitting there. I really hope divorce is in your future if that is how you feel. Jeez. No, Evil, you can't live under my bed. I don't like that. That's scary. I'm going to be honest with you. Remember, I go Rambo over bugs. Could you imagine what I would do if I found someone under my bed? Yep, I'm still, I go Rambo. I just go Rambo. It's like a bunk bed mate you never wanted. Yes, it's somebody that's under your bed that does not need to be there. I don't trust Voldemort. Not at all. Oh, remember I told you guys I killed that bug? Apparently I didn't. I must have stunned him because he's gone. I didn't kill the bug. We're good. Let's see. I want to make sure before I get back. Evil, behave. I did say I wanted to test a taser on someone. I still haven't got to do it yet. I was just informed the other day that I shouldn't do that type of stuff. Why does everybody have to burst my bubble? The other day somebody burst my bubble that Joji isn't watching my videos. Now somebody burst my bubble the other day that I can't have a taser. Why must you guys do that to me? It's just bursting my bubble. Let's see. All right. Oh, but I did find out that, what was it? A store close to where I was at in Walmart, in the automotive section, they have pretty sparkly pink pepper spray. And the other end is a small taser. Guess who's going to Walmart? Okay, here we go. We're going to go back to the stories, guys. Kind of break up the monotony, because like the 2 sentences go a whole lot quicker than a regular story. All right, I think we're on number 9. Here we go. While tidying my laboratory, I came across an unfamiliar notebook and opened the first page. Warning, the subject still thinks he is the scientist. Wow, that was good. I like that one. I feel kind of bad for the guy because it's now no fun. He's the subject, not the scientist. I'm sorry, this headband's like eating into my brain. It's like pushing into my skin. And it's like, eh. All right, number 10. I've always wondered, what's the scythe for anyway? I asked as death escorted me to the underworld. Protection, he answered nervously. Wow, I gotta read that one more time because that one was, I was kind of blown away by this one. I've always wondered what the scythe's for anyway. Okay, that's not my reading. That's literally the commas in the wrong I've always wondered, what's the scythe for anyway? I asked as death escorted me to the underworld. Protection, he answered nervously. Man, what's going to come get you after you're dead? Like, what is so scary that even death's scared? That sounds like a great Supernatural episode. I don't know if you guys watch Supernatural, but that sounds like a straight up Supernatural episode. I have to give that one a... This is the night for the weirdest stinking noises I've ever heard. Now that sounds like a duck call. Anyway, this is horror, not fun time. Stop it, y'all. Go back to your shacks. All right, let me go down. Let's see. Number 11. After being forced to starve and live naked in the woods for years, my wife and I finally found the courage to steal some food from the man who had been torturing us. I felt my heart sink as a thundering voice shook the earth, saying, "Adam, what have you done?" Whoa, that one came out of nowhere. See, this is why I like two-sentence horror stories, because that's why I like two-sentence horror stories. They're straight up. I mean, I love that one. After being forced to starve and live naked in the woods for years, my wife and I finally found the courage to steal some food from the man who had been torturing us. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know if you guys heard that sound. There was something that went running over here screeching, and it didn't sound normal. And I guess reading horror, it bothered me. Okay. I'm just gonna go on. Sorry, I don't, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was like a screech. Maybe it was an owl. I don't know, but it legitly startled me. I'm sorry, guys. All right. I'm going to the next one. Number 12. "I've missed you so much," I whispered as she removed. Wait a minute. This might be X-rated. Hold on a second. Okay, it's not X-rated, but it's pretty close. Let's try this one. There's nobody under the age of 14 in the chat, is there? Anyway, "I've missed you so much," I whispered as she removed her clothes to take a shower. Watching her through the binoculars was painful, but at least I found where her new house was. Straight up, sounds like my ex. Now that has me legitly concerned. All the noises I'm hearing is not Kevin. Gonna go read the chat real quick. I don't know if does possums make a screeching sound? And it sounded pretty big. It is a family friendly. It caught me off guard when it started talking about like taking clothes off. I thought it was gonna get X-rated, and I was about to say, we're not reading this one. But I liked where it went. It's more like a stalker type of two-sentence horror. So I try not to read stuff that's not but that one right there is straight up creepy. Just the fact of this is somebody watching you with binoculars, and it's like the last thing it says is, at least I found where her new house was. Whew, that's scarier than a monster, to be honest. All right. Number 13. The people of the town said a monster lived in the woods. I, frankly, found it ridiculous, for I was the only one who lived in the woods, and I have seen no monster. Oh, I get it. Oh, the reason why you haven't seen a monster is apparently you're the monster. Another good one. I like it. The comment's very stupid. It's not scary at all. It's very cute. That's not okay. Okay, going on. Number 14. My mom says I need to start taking my schizophrenia medication again because it's unhealthy for me to suddenly stop taking them. But it's the only way I can keep her around. Oh, sorry, somebody's messaging me. Hold on. It's a personal message from someone. Okay. I don't know what they're trying to send me, sorry. My sissy is sending me a message, and I don't know what she's trying to send me. Anyway, let's see. I don't know what these noises are. I'm seriously, it's usually pretty quiet. So I don't know if every animal in a 50-mile radius has went nut job, or we have literally redneck weirdos in the woods tonight. We got Kevin over here doing his drunk mating call. We got a noise over there, a screeching over here. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's probably Kevin being an a-hole. You are probably accurate on that one. It does. It's like these weird noises and it sounds like big animals. So I'm going to assume that it's probably just Kevin. Or maybe Voldemort's loose. Wingardium Leviosa. Take a hike. Okay. Hey! Hey, Night Companion. How are you doing? I'm going to be live streaming tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. So I guess this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to live stream when I can't get a video up because I do not like being away from you guys. And I don't know. I can't just upload whenever. I just don't want to do that. So that's a good one, Daniel. That is really good. I like that. Bigfoot needs a suit of mirror to do some self-reflection if they can't realize realize they're the monster in the forest. I like that. That was really good. I like that. Okay, somebody sent me a video. Okay, I'll have to read. Sissy, I'll read it later, okay? I'm live streaming. I shall read it later, Sissy. Just give me a minute. Let's see. We had a pep rally tonight, and so I didn't go, but my sister did with my nieces. So she's supposed to send me stuff, and I'm live streaming. Just hold up. Okay, here's another one. Number 15. I told the genie that for my third and final wish, I wanted my family to be happy. And I started to fade. Oh, that's like a kicker there. For your family to be happy, you have to disappear. And I thought I had depression. Ooh. That was short and perfect. I give that another. Thank you. Let's see who wrote this. Sapphire Lycanrock. Good name too. I like it. Sapphire, you are awesome. Number 16. I had a dream I was being dragged to hell, burning and writhing in agony. I woke up with the doctor standing over me, saying, "Whew, we lost you for a few minutes." Oh, dude, that's not something that you would want to wake up from. Let me check the chat real quick. I'll read a couple and check the chat so I can keep up with. I guess they didn't want to be the most powerful genie. You're right, Night Companion. I like that analogy. That is some of the, like I said, some of these stories, like I said, they're short but very powerful. And then some are just more goofy, but I like it. Number 17. The note said, "I hate you, Mom. I've run away from home forever." It took me 5 tries, but I finally got the handwriting to look just like hers. it's good writing, but I didn't like that one. Maybe because I'm a mom, I didn't like that one. All right. Number 18. We found your daughter, the officer said as he drew an X on the map. And then he drew another, and another, and another, and another. That's so morbid. Oh, and sad. That one about happiness, yes, it was a kick. I think that cop could have been more dignified way of saying we found your daughter, because that's like getting your hopes up. I found your daughter. And then saying there, and there. Oh man, that's not, somebody left a comment on that one. I think it might be another story. Hold on, let's see if I can read it. It's freezing and dark. The constant movement is making me nauseous. Everything hurts. I'm lonely and scared. I wish I didn't ask for my ashes to be spread into the ocean. Guess who's not getting cremated now? All right, let me check the chat one more time, okay? Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. I tried to read these a little bit slower because I'm afraid that I'm reading them too fast. So if you guys are commenting on one I've read three stories up, that was real dark. And I will never be cremated now. I don't know. I look at death differently because I have two choices with these 2-sentence horror stories. I'm going to get buried and then and be alive and something digging its way to get me, but underneath, not from a top. Or I'm going to get cremated, and as I spread my ashes, I'm gonna, anyway. Yeah, cremate and throw the ashes into the four winds. I like that. As long as I don't feel the four winds after I'm dead. Of course, then the next thing is when they cremated you, wouldn't you have felt the flames cremating you? I need to stop overthinking stuff. Right. Sorry, people keep messaging me on other platforms, and I'm trying to... I don't know if they were asking me something for the live stream, so... True, Daniel, true. Let's go to the next one. Let's see how much more heavy we can get, okay? Oh... when I see things that are kind of look off, I try to read them before I read them because I don't want to read something that's... Okay. My wife being pregnant without my involvement normally would have made me suspicious. Since we've been alone in this spaceship for a year, it made me afraid. Dude, if your wife got pregnant without your involvement, I think suspicion would be the last thing that you would feel. Because if you weren't involved and she's pregnant, suspicion would be at the very bottom of your thought process. Your first one would be anger. And then when you find out that you've been in a spaceship for a year, I would be deathly afraid too. But I don't think suspicious is the proper word. I think it should have been like, would have made me very angry or something like that. But suspicious is not a word I think of when I would think your wife's pregnant and you weren't involved. But maybe I'm overthinking that one too, so... Let's see. Okay, I'm just checking the chat, guys. I check every so often to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Space Ghost, Space Ghost, Phantoms, monsters, aliens. It's kind of something interesting to write about. Giving me ideas here, giving me some ideas. Joji started me on the space junk. Now I'm hooked on it. So, all right. Number 20. Give a man a fish, and he won't notice you dumping a dead body in the lake. Teach a man to fish, and he'll be alone at the scene of the crime when the police show up. That one was pretty awesome. I straight up, that was pretty awesome right there. Did the live stream stop, or did are you guys still there? Night companion, don't say tentacle alien. I just got my monkey shines to calm down. Don't bring them back. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Evil. Evil, are you still in the chat? Or did the dog run off with the rest of your pizza? Wait, that was the other night. It's not tonight. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired, guys. We may wrap this up. We'll read some more and chat a little bit more, and then we're gonna wrap this up because I gotta work tomorrow and I'm tired. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there's no chat, nothing coming in the chat, so we're gonna go to the. Do you guys want me to reread that last one? Because I don't want. I don't know if it. Okay. Hey Boggs, I was just fixing to reread Two Sentence Horror Story because I don't know if it if everybody heard it or not. I don't know. I like this one, so maybe that's another reason I'm having an excuse to reread it. Give a man a fish, and he won't notice you dumping a dead body in the lake. Teach a man to fish, and he'll be alone at the scene of the crime when the police show up. I like that one. This somehow is some logic that I would have, but anyway, sheer random. Behold their wiggly waggly tentacle arms. Y'all behave. You're gonna make my monkey shines creep back up because the mooing and everything. You're gonna get me started. Stop. All right. Number 21. During dinner, she told me she knew my deep, dark secret. As she chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing. Oh man, that was dark and I liked it. I liked that one. Wiggle wiggle stuff. Stop with the wiggle wiggle stuff, guys. Goodness. My brain can't take it. You're gonna make me just convulse in a minute. I like that one. This one here was really good. I like this one. During dinner, she told me she knew my deep, dark secret. As she chewed her burger, I knew she was bluffing. I like that one. It makes me think of Hannibal Lecter and just some fun with that one. I like that one. I'm going to save this page. I like it. All right, number 22. As I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard Alexa speak. Okay, the security alarms have been disabled. Oh man, that's scary. See, this is why I don't have an Alexa, because could you just imagine somebody breaking in your house or telling Alexa, or somebody tapping into your Alexa telling her to disable the alarm system for them to come in? Oh man, creepy, creepy, creepy. Wiggle, 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 making you think of the video I'm sexy and I know. I was thinking that, but I just didn't say anything. Eating another person. Darn. Yeah, it sounds like Alexa being overly friendly. I think to totally your disadvantage. I've been reading Two Sentence Horror Stories and they've been really good. You've missed a couple that I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to remember these. Some of these are just really good Two Sentence Horror Stories. Yes, it's time for us to get the flamethrower after Alexa. I'll have to read you some, I'll send you some later, Evil, of the ones that you've missed, because they're I like these. Like I said, I'm a big 2 sentence horror story fan. So much can be done with such a short span. All right, number 23. Finally, I'm done with my homework. I turn the page in. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna read this one. This one's not really scary unless you're in college. This is when it becomes scary. Or high school. Finally, I'm done with my homework. I turn the page in horror as I see it's double-sided. Sounded like my daughter the other night. She was doing her math homework. And she gets done with the top page and she's like, I'm done. And then she goes, Mom, there's another side. And then, I mean, just legitly just started freaking out. Oh, I wonder which ones you missed, because there was several that was. I agree, Boggs. I mean, sometimes short is better. I've read so many stories, like it started out, and I mean, it was just heavy hitting horror, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so narrating this. And then somewhere it starts kind of tapering. I'm like, it's still good, still good. As long as they got a good ending, we've got this. And then you read the ending and you're like, I'm not reading this story on my channel, boo, unless I rewrite the whole ending. Nope, I won't do that. Somebody else's work, sorry. The Twilight Zone, the other side of the page. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna come back out of the chat and I'm gonna go to the next one. Number 24. I sobbed as my daughter begged me not to pull the trigger. It gets harder and harder to kill her each time she returns. Oh man, that made me think of Red Popsicles, a story I did on my channel. Oh man, that makes me think of Red Popsicles. Oh man. I don't like stories that have to do with kids getting hurt. I don't like it at all. So I may have to start reading some of these before I start, because I don't like reading stuff like that. Okay. We're just going to go on. Number 25. As death came for him, John's life flashed before his eyes. He remembered everything. His birth, his trip home, and the blank look. I'm not finishing that one. I'm not finishing that one. I don't like that one at all. I am not going to finish that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I don't like how that was going. Like I said, when it comes to kids and being hurt, I do not like it. And I don't like to read stories like that. To be honest, the only reason why I read Red Popsicles is by the time you got to the end of the story, you find out that her daughter had passed away in a car accident, and the thing that was in front of her was just like a shape-shifting monster type of deal. So I'll DM it to you, but that one was just I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to be that one, I guess, poo head, but I'm not. Let me screenshot it real quick and I'll send it to you. I gotta get used to it. My phone, I'm on my Android, and I gotta get used to the screenshotting on there. Okay, maybe I need to start reading these before. Okay, I don't understand this one, but we'll go ahead and read it. Yeah, number 26. I knew my wife was an alien because of her green blood. I knew she was lying when she kept screaming, "You're colorblind!" I don't know. I don't understand. Well, I'm just going to keep going because it's probably over the top of my head tonight. Plus, I'm getting tired. Okay, this is another one talking about kids. Let me proofread because I don't want to read something like that. Okay, I'm not going to read that one either. That one's just too... I don't know why so many people write horrible things about kids. I mean, Anyway. All right. Let's try this one. Okay, number 28. I forgot to grab something. I'll be right back, said Mom. As she rounded the corner out of sight, the cashier began ringing up our groceries. Oh man, have you guys ever had your mother do that to you? My mom still does it to me, and I'm a grown stinking adult. We will be in the checkout line at Walmart. Finally get up there, got everything on the conveyor belt, and she'll go, oh, I forgot lemons. And she'll just, cane and all, go over there to get lemons, and the cashier's ringing up the stuff, and you're just sitting there going, take your time. I'm not in a rush. Hey, I think I might have some coupons even. Just so she'll take longer, because for some reason when your mom goes to pick up that extra grocery she forgot, she never returns. And you got people behind you just going, I mean, it is Walmart. People go to Walmart angry a lot. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 29. According to the computer's readouts, the astronauts' oxygen gave out 5 days ago. So why are they still screaming? Wow. I like that one. Really? Colorblind meaning like dead? Oh, kids equal shock. Okay, I see you on that one. Unfortunately, it shocks me so hard, I'm like... That's a story I could tell you. The other day I went to Walmart and I walked in, and I've never really seen, like, you know, the stuff you see on the internet about people talking about the horrors of Walmart. I mean, I've seen people go in their PJs and their fuzzy bathrobes and stuff like that, but I've never really seen, like, the stuff that you see pictured on the internet. And I went in the other day, and this girl literally looked like she was in her bra and see-through skirt. And that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. Can't get the image out of my head. And the fact that she was way out of shape to be in the outfit she was wearing. Just her bra and see-through skirt. And she was wearing a thong. I can't get that image out of my... I literally don't think I've ate since then. Because I'm terrified. I know I need to stop overthinking it. I guess because I have kids, reading some of these stories about parents hurting their children bother me. Plus, there's a situation going on in my life right now that it gets me. It's not necessarily just the overthinking, it's bothersome for me. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh boy, this person can't spell worth nothing. I wish you could see it. I think it's supposed to go with the story, but you can't see it. So it's like, don't panic. This is your brain. I don't have much time. I can't decipher scrambled words. Get help. It's already inside of you. Never mind. You're fine. And I don't know if you can see it from... Well, there's too much glare. But it's like, you know when you read those things on Facebook where they change the letters, but your brain can still read it? That's what it's doing. I actually like that. That's interesting. Let's see. All right, let me go to the next one. All right. Oh, there's no more on this one. Oh no. There's no more on this one. I don't know if I should call it quits on that. I'm actually liking the 2-sentence horror stories. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's try this one. I wish when I first started narrating on Nico Wonder Dust's channel, I did like 20 2-sentence horror stories for his channel. And I wish I could remember where I got all of those. Oh, this thing is like eating into my brain. Because they were such good 2-sentence horror stories, but of course stories from like 2 years ago I don't still have, so. And I wrote some of them. That's the kicker, is my computer crashed and I don't have them anymore, so. All right. I don't know, guys. I think we're going to call it on this one because I'm getting so tired. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe being scared was supposed to start live streaming about 9ish. So I know a lot of people that watch my live streams watch his too sometimes. So yeah, the glare it was too much. I gotta take this off, guys. I'm sorry. It's like squashing my brain. These, for some reason, headbands are super tight on my head. I apparently have a big head. And, I gotta take this off. I know one thing. I like that hat, but I don't know how long I can wear it because, oh, man. It made my brain hurt. Or maybe the 2 Cents Horror Stories did, but I think it was the hat. Alright, guys. I am probably fixing to call this quits. I am going to go ahead and tell you guys that I will be live streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, though, I'm going to do something a little different than tonight. It's a surprise, but it's going to be something different. So be prepared. It's going to be more of a review type of night. So I think it would be great to do a review live stream to where we can literally talk about the review and chat instead of just being a movie. It'll be just live, a movie, just like a regular upload. So tomorrow night we're gonna have something special. Tomorrow night we should start at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Friday we'll just have another horror live stream where I'll read stories and I'll do some 2-sentence, I'll do some longer ones, and you guys can totally send me any stories that you would like read Friday night, and I will do it. Just remember, guys, that I work 6 days a week, and I'm 90% sure that I'm working Saturday and Sunday as well. So I don't know how long I'll be able to live stream. 9:30, 10 o'clock is probably the most. So tomorrow night we have a surprise. I hope you guys like it. I will try to break out some more costumes for Thursday and Friday. We'll see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. That one's good. Night Companion, if you have any stories that you want that are 2-sentence or a little bit longer, send me for Friday and I'll read them. Because I like the way you think and write. So, totally. But guys, I'm fixing to call it a night. I'm so exhausted from work. And I ran out of 2-sentence horror stories to read for tonight. I'll read some more Friday. So like I said, we'll have a review tomorrow, live stream, 7:30 Central Standard Time. And Friday we'll do the same thing, 7:30 Central Standard Time, and we will do more horror stories. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to say? Oh, do not forget to hit, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, like, share. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Show me love, and you can leave me comments. You can contact me at any time. I'm usually easy to reach. And to have a PayPal account if you feel like sending some love. That's fine. If you don't, I like the love that you send in the videos as well. And I'm going to shut up. And tell you guys, I hope that you are having a great week. I hope that you're having a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. And we will get into the surprise Thursday night live stream. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay warm, because it's cold where I'm at right now. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next live stream tomorrow. Bye. Or not.